I'm pretty sure most of you had the same question as me. How does WhatsApp make money? To get an answer for this simple question, I had to dive into the secrets of the company and learn about certain things that made me delete my account to keep my privacy safe. But to dive into this and learn about dark secrets of WhatsApp, we have to go back in time. I'm sure Facebook regretted turning down Brian Acton, as it would cost them $19 billion 5 years later. You heard right. Brian applied for a job in Facebook in 2009 and they didn't hire him. A few months later, Brian and his friend Yang Kun created their own app, which started to gain popularity very fast. They offered people private messaging, which was a great idea at the time, as texting was not cheap at all. WhatsApp offered a free messaging platform that worked all around the world, and WhatsApp started to rise very quickly. But the problem was, the free app didn't make any money. They hated the advertisements and even made a post about it on their webpage. There was no in-app purchases at all, as they wanted this perfect product to be available for anyone in the world. The last thing that was left was the data of users. But WhatsApp was offering private messaging and his data couldn't be used in any case. They were broke. The company wasn't making money at all, and as they started to add more features into the app, they had to somehow make money to keep up with the cost of a bigger team that was working on software. But of course, it didn't make them profitable. A $1 fee was added for WhatsApp. This fee was just a cheap contribution for the great app that they were offering to people, and it worked out very well. This small fee was enough to keep the company running, but of course, it didn't make them profitable. Quick rise of WhatsApp gave investors the reason to put millions into this company. Brian didn't want to take the money at first, as he thought that investors would push them for monetization. But at this point, when they saw the huge potential of the app, they started to agree to all of the terms that Brian had. With the huge investments that were made from companies like Sequoia Capital, WhatsApp made the app as good as it could possibly be, and more people started to use it with each day. They made the perfect user-friendly app, which was attracting more and more people, and their instant growth was very attractive for more investors to come in. This was basically the business plan of WhatsApp, which worked perfectly for them. The problem was, at some point they had to show that this company is actually profitable, which, as I said in the beginning, wasn't. The $1 fee could never make the huge profit to cover the huge investments that they had. No ads, no data sharing, no fees. The only way to make money from this model was to sell it for a huge payout. That is what Brian did.
Right? You know, they do probably agree with you that long-term making the world more connected and open is a great thing, but then they're numbers people, a lot of them.
There's two pieces, I think, to think about. The first is it as a company by itself and what it's going to be worth. And then there's the strategic value and what we can do together. And I actually just think that by itself, it's worth more than $19 billion. I mean, it's hard to exactly make that case today because they have so little revenue compared to that number.
In 2014, Mark Zuckerberg acquired WhatsApp for $19 billion. Yeah, you heard that number right. $19 billion for a company that made only $1.2 million in revenue, and it was losing money every year. So what's the trick? Why would Zuckerberg buy a platform that is similar to Facebook Messenger? To get the answer for all of these questions, let's just remember what Facebook is. Facebook collects data and offers you limitless personalized ads, and this is the answer to all of the questions. They bought WhatsApp for the data that it had, and if Zuckerberg combines it with the data that has Facebook, he would just be able to offer more personalized ads to people on their social media platforms. Facebook became much more powerful after they have got all of this information about people. They became the giant of the industry, and with all of this combined, they just know everything about everyone. Data was the key. And from this point, your information was never safe. Of course, this was against everything that Brian Acton stands for, and in 2017, he quitted his job at WhatsApp, and a few months later started another new platform to keep privacy safe, which was called Signal. But of course, this platform wouldn't grow as fast as WhatsApp did, just simply because not a lot of people use it in everyday life, and people like to use what they are used to. And one more thing, not everyone really cares about their privacy that much. For some people, it is even better that Facebook has all of the information about them, as everything that is offered to them on platform is more accurate. Each and every one of us should decide for himself if they want to share their personal data with the giant that knows everything. I personally don't, but you need to make the decision for yourself. I hope you enjoyed the content. Please like the video and subscribe to BizBytes to show us your support. Thank you very much.